Oh, oh, oh! Ladies, gentlemen, gamers, and fellow Tower of God lovers, enjoyers, enthusiasts, readers, and watchers of this fine show. Welcome back to another episode, another installment, another series update to Tower of God Z. With me, Chris Allen, I have my compatriot in crime, my guide through the tower, the white dwarf of legend, the unholy but holy hairline.
Mm-hmm.
So, Adrian, tell me,
Yep.
what happened last week on Tower of God Z with this as the only indication of what we have happening?
It's pretty tough.
Yeah. We should do like a thing. We test Azul. Hey Azul, this panel only. What chapter is this from?
Yeah,
And
what
then he
chapter is
instantly
this from?
gets
Honestly,
it.
that would be crazy. That's like GeoGuessr, but like for Tog.
Oh yeah, that GeoGuessr guy's crazy actually.
Just show like a piece of a panel. Like 282.
Not even the whole panel.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So what happened last time? Oh, we did
yes.
another triple episode reading, didn't we?
I think so, yes.
We're doing a lot of triples. I think it was a triple.
Yeah.
I don't remember everything, but I'll start with what I do know, and that's that White and Bomb began fighting, right?
No,
and that's
they're
probably what
hitting
this
each
channel
other.
is. That's probably what this channel. Yeah, this panel.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they don't hit each other too hard.
They definitely are going to. Bomb wants to. For the first time in a while, Bomb wants to hit him hard.
But will he be able to do it?
Let me ask you a question here. Do you think at the current point, Bomb is willing to kill White?
Yeah. I think he literally said, "I will kill you," as they
oh my god!
Is that not what he said? As Arya dragged him in the teleporter.
That was in the moment. You know, now he's had some time to kind of internalize it. I feel like he's a lot more, not completely, but he's a lot more calm now.
Yeah, I think he still do it though. Bomb has already killed a lot of people. Let's keep
but
he doesn't.
He didn't want to. He didn't want to.
He's totally okay with doing it.
No, I wouldn't say he's okay.
He's okay with doing it if he needs to. And with White, I think he definitely feels like he needs to.
You know, I don't even fully want to say this because they're making a big thing of how White does not care about killing. I think Bomb killing people, and he even kind of said this, I think, last set. He said, like, this stuff weighs on him. Like, it bothers him.
Yeah, I think it does, yeah.
Like, even after he does it, it's still, like, he still thinks about, like, all the people he's, like, killed.
Sure.
So, here's my question, then. If White gave up, if he just like put down the cup and the sword, and he said, "Bomb, I'm sorry, I realized I'm wrong," you think Bomb would just like stop it, or you think he would still hit him?
Yeah, he'd probably stop actually.
Really? You think Bomb would stop?
I think Bomb, honestly, if it's that like true of an apology and everything kind of works out that way, then yeah, I think he wouldn't do it.
Wow.
If Bomb can avoid killing, I think he will, but in the case
of
White, like, you don't think White is... Yeah, I mean, sure, if it would have to be some sort of drastic performance from White to make it seem like he actually cares or something like that. Or he'd have to... I mean, not to make it seem like, but like he'd actually have to care for once and like feel regret over like killing people, which I don't think he's ever had. Maybe in the beginning he's felt a little...
Listen, I think Bomb is igniting something in him. I think Bomb is forcing him to like look at what could have been, man.
Maybe. I mean, we definitely saw some of those flashbacks of like old Joaquin, or like young Joaquin, I guess. Old in terms of like, you know, from the past.
How far ago it was, yeah.
Yeah. Where it's like he kind of did see like the blood in his hands, so after he like killed people, but he still did it anyways. Like you saw he killed the guy who was like
his teacher,
who doubted him, who was like, yeah, it was saying like, oh, you know, you're the one who's changed, not the family head.
Not Han, his daddy.
Yeah.
So is Joaquin's mom just not like an important point at all? Like we just don't care about the mom at all?
Not yet.
Not yet. Oh,
well, I say not yet, but you know.
That's how you always
how it
planning,
is with Tower
man.
of God. And anything you don't explicitly see in the story could come up later.
Man, chapter 2000, we meet White's mother.
I hate this. See, I wouldn't hate this so much. I would not hate the way SIU does the storytelling this much, and like this aspect of it, if there were just more chapters. Like,
I mean, hey, I'm not suffering from that issue.
I know. As someone who's caught up, it feels really bad when you see something and you're like, Well, SIU loves doing this thing where he'll show a character and then never show him like again until like 100
Where's
chapters
Arc
later.
Raptor's daughter, man? Where's his daughter?
Yeah, the freaking there's so many unsolved things. Like you could just make, I guess that's part of this whole spin-off series thing. Like you could do spin-off series just following these characters and just shedding some light on them. And it wouldn't even be like a long series, just telling us who is this person, why are they here, what are their intentions. Boom.
Who's the captain?
Okay, I'm satisfied now. Yeah, the captain, Arc Raptor's supposed daughter. Like it's not even confirmed. We just saw the earring, right? And the white hair.
This is where I think the spin-off series are a good thing, but I'm actually kind of sad about them. Because I want things, and this is where I know it's unrealistic, but at the end of the day, it's a story. Which also means that you could do whatever he wants with it. But I'll be sad if we see like revelations and things, but Bomb's not there to like it's not around him anymore. I think it leads to a more realistic story. Like, oh, if we get a side story where a random person sees like Arc Raptor's daughter and learns like, okay, she's okay, this and that. Obviously, as the reader, we get closure. The person, whoever's interacting with her, doesn't really realize the full thing. But Bomb never got closure. I don't think Bomb realistically cares too much. But it's like, I want things too, in a way, and I always complain about this a little bit too in other stories. Like, oh, it feels like too closed off of a universe, too unrealistic. But at the same time, I do like it. I like when everything is centered around Bomb. Everything's happening around him because he's the main character. If you take something like this and you have it happen in a side story and Bomb's not there, it almost makes me feel like a little bad. Like, oh, damn, this is like... I wish Bomb, like, knew this. Like, oh, Arc Raptor's daughter's, like, okay or something. But it's like, how fucked up would it be if we find out she's fine, like, she's doing this, and that, but no one from the main, like, crew who knew Arc Raptor, like, knows this. It's like, damn, I feel kind of cucked. But it's more realistic that way, too, though.
Yeah, it is. And honestly, how are you going to get the backstory without having these moments where it's like, it's at a certain time where it's like no one knows, like the reveal hasn't happened.
Yeah.
Because a lot of, like almost all of Arc Raptor's daughter's time, if we're using that example, has been off screen. So
yeah,
all
it's been
that
not
would have to be like a spin-off. There's no way that would ever be connected, right?
Unless it's like
sort of flashback thing.
Or unless it's like some big reveal, like what if it was Albelda the whole time or some shit?
Something crazy like that. I don't know. Yeah, I was thinking about it. Like you kind of opened my mind to something because I feel the opposite about Tower of God. I feel like when I read Tower of God, I want less Bomb. Not that I hate Bomb, but like I really like when the story takes like a weird direction where it's like we're not following Bomb anymore.
No.
For like an extended period of time.
Not Bomb.
And this happens very seldom. I'm trying to think of exampes where this actually happens, but I guess the best example would be like the beginning of season 2. Although it doesn't happen that long. Even though Bomb is like the main character. I mean he's there.
We didn't know it. We didn't know it at first.
First of all, we didn't know, unless you were very perceptive, or if you watched season 2 of the anime where they basically, shoved it in your face. Well, honestly, when I was reading it, I didn't really think of much of it. Like, I didn't think that was actually Bomb until like they did the reveal, because they did a good job of like not straight up saying it. So
see,
it's like
I thought that was so cool too. Like, oh, season 2. Who is this like blonde-haired kid? What happened to Bomb? How long has it been? Is this before? Is this after? It's like it's a whole new thing. It feels like a whole new story. Like, what's going on here? I love when they do that shit, but it didn't last long. So
yeah, I don't know. I kind of like that sort of stuff. But the other reason I liked it, I wanted like other than Bomb focus, is because the whole Bomb story, as Tower of God progresses, the more we follow Bomb is gonna have to like grow in some way, shape, or form. And if we keep following Bomb, we're neglecting all the other characters of Tower of God, because there are so many characters in Tower of God that we're introducing, and so many people that we've seen and then haven't seen in like a long time. Let's say they split paths or something like that.
Where's Yiwa?
And these people are still doing things, you know what I mean? They're still part of,
they're still alive.
Yeah, they're still alive. They still have potential to be in the story. So it's like it's gonna feel really weird when they come back like a million chapters later and there's like no development. It's like almost wasted, right? Because we spent a lot of time. Yi was a great example, because I talk a lot about like her growth as a character through season 2.
Ignore the anime.
And how the anime destroyed it, right? Like the anime made her growth seem like not like very strange.
They just cut out certain parts of her. Like
they cut out certain parts. They didn't really emphasize on her growing stronger, and like at the critical moment where like she actually controls her power to like kill like the little thing that Beta had, the little parasite thing. It's like they didn't really make a big point of it.
Yeah,
they just let it happen. It's just like poof, it happened. But it doesn't even just extend to there. Like even post season 2 of the anime, like in the Hell Train, like Yiwa gets a lot of screen time, because when they throw the knife into the Hell Train, Yeah, we get the chicken arc, but I was just gonna say, like, before that, right? Kun
No,
throws
I'm not talking about the
Wongnan.
chicken arc with the stupid big tit mother hen shit.
No,
I'm talking
I know.
about
Gietang or whatever his name
Gitang,
was.
yeah. Well, no, not
Yeah.
Gitang. Gitang was the one who died earlier on.
Okay, the other chicken, the one that
Yeah,
gets
yeah.
killed by Angel. Yeah, I know who
Okay,
you're
okay,
talking
cool,
about.
cool.
Barrow's teammate.
Yes, yeah.
But I was talking a little bit before that because this is another moment where like we detach from Bomb, where Kun, as Rachel and them are leaving to hop on the train, and we have to go follow them. Kun throws the white heavenly mirror with Wangnan and Yua trapped
Yeah.
in the mirror, and they are by themselves. Uh, was it Yua and I believe it was Yua and Wangnan, and they were by themselves, and that's when we meet Joaquin for the first time. Like we have Wangnan interacting with Joaquin for the
Yeah,
first time, and like he
he
almost
opened
cuts
the
his arm
door.
off.
Yeah, he's like,
It's
oh
really cool
shit.
just seeing these different perspectives. Like I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, why don't we follow the POV of Traveler? I'm sure that'll be interesting.
yeah, and I guess so. The Tower of God story itself, you can only have like a certain sphere of influence or a certain sphere of like who you can follow, I guess, because it's like we're not going to follow random characters all the time. We're usually going to follow someone that we already know. So, if like for example, like we'll have cases where we're following Wangnan, or we'll have cases where we're following like Team Shibisu, or like in this case, I guess like Yama.
Hmm.
You know, some of
So
the characters that are like relevant to the arc. So I'm guessing the spin-off
yeah,
series would be something more of like off the screen, like more off the screen type character. So we'll always have moments where it's like no longer Bomb's turn, like just for the time being. So like we can progress the other sides. But then there'll be times where it's like, uh, what am I trying to say here? And,
I have something to say here.
I'm having a
You
hard
reminded
time
me of
like
something.
consolidating what I want to say, but I'll just let you continue from there.
I think
You
I
can
know what
say
you
what you
mean.
want.
It means like, I mean, I don't know exactly what you mean, but I think like along the lines of like, it gives more freedom to like explore other things.
Right.
But this is where, and I was thinking about it too, right? This is where I'm going to relate it kind of to One Piece, right? What
Mm-hmm.
kind of happens in One Piece, or what happened for a while? It doesn't really happen anymore, but what would happen? Okay, Luffy
Mm-hmm.
goes to this place, he does these things, he meets these people, he leaves these people, but one of them comes with him, one of them joins his crew, right? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
his crew gets bigger now. Same thing happens. Next area, he meets new friends, he makes friends, he beats the villain. One of them
Mm-hmm.
comes with him, right? Not everyone, but one of them comes with him. But at a certain point, that's slowed down because there ends up being bloat. Because right now, who do we have around Bomb? And these people are not side characters for the most part, unless they get Boro syndrome. You
Mm-hmm.
know, they're Yama, Evan Kel. Well, no, Evan Kel. I was gonna say Kel Halam,
Mm-hmm.
but he's kind of out of here. But Evan Kel is not a side character. Yama's not a side character. Calivan is definitely not a side character. Like these
Mm-hmm.
people are big characters, and they are taking away space from Bomb. But at a certain point, the group is becoming big now to where even the little guys, number one, they're not catching up. Like, look at what Hots and Shibisu just went through, right? Hots is like, damn, I'm gonna have to work really hard to even like do anything with Bomb now,
Mm-hmm.
right? But it's like their circle is getting so big. It's like, how much time can you even spend when it's this big? So this is where we're running into. I mean, not we, but SIU, and it's really a problem if you don't have time, which, as we know, he's rushed. But the circle is getting too big where it's like at some point we can't keep adding characters to the roster unless he's going to spend more time on them, which obviously he can. It's going to be too bloated. Where back in the day,
Mm-hmm.
what did we have to worry about? It was just like, the bomb group and then whoever that was. Now there's so many more people where it's like, that's, I think, in a reason why, aside from good storytelling and the world feeling alive, why Wongnan and them are somewhere else, because you literally don't have time to go over everything because there's so many people now on the checklist. Like, okay, what's Yua doing? What's Rack doing? What's Kun doing? And if you go down the whole thing, the arc is going to take forever.
Mm-hmm.
So, in a way, I don't know. It's a very interesting problem. It's like you want to show more interesting people, but at a certain point, you kind of have to
Mm-hmm.
drop them off, and you need to
Yeah.
move on to the next set. Like you have
Yeah.
your
I think I know.
mainstays, but
Mm-hmm.
I think it's
Yeah, I
very
think I know what I want
interesting.
to say to like
Go
add to that.
go ahead.
You're done with your statement, by the way. I
Yeah,
don't want to cut you. I didn't mean to
yeah,
cut you
you
off.
good, you good.
I just kind of had like an epiphany while you were talking. But
Go
yeah, I
ahead.
think what Tower of God's issue is that they introduce more characters than they send off. And
Yeah.
sending off doesn't necessarily mean like killing them. It could be something like them completing their arc or like them finishing their story or their part of their role in the story, at least for the time being. So one
Mm,
example would be like the Hell Train people, like
Kaiser.
Boro, Sachi, and Kaiser is a great one, yeah. But I'll just stick to my Hell Train one just because I got started there. But Yeah, let's do name hunt that. Yeah, so like the let's say the 10 bosses, people like Inietta or whatever, or like all the other 10 bosses,
Uh,
or what's the name of that girl that was with Elaine, the one that was like her secretary, kind of like took
oh, I
care of
don't
her.
remember her. Yeah,
She was like another
she had the
Lopopia wolf
controller.
girl.
Yeah, she was like
Yeah,
controlling
mhm.
the
It's
animal.
like all these characters were introduced in the name hunt station. They all kind of had their little story. I guess I said they didn't always have to die, but a lot of the 10 bosses kind of ended their story by dying. Most specifically, the best one was, of course, Iniesta. Like, not all of them
Indiana.
had their story, but Iniesta had like a really nice story to it. We introduced him. We thought he was awesome. He put in some work, and then he perished, I guess you could say. So,
Not
and that kind of
confirmed.
removed him from the story.
Not
But it was like a
confirmed.
good sort of thing, and now we don't have to worry about like the bloat of like him tagging along or something.
Yeah.
Um,
Because look at what happened
so
since, like, Wall of Peaceful Coexistence. We picked up Doan. Kane
mhm,
dropped off, but we picked up Doan. We picked up Cha. And
yeah,
it's exactly like you said. I think I was trying to find the words to say. You said it perfectly. Each time we pick up more people, we don't drop off as many. And we
mhm,
know Bomb is going to go to new places, meet new people. But it's becoming a lot. Like, Bomb has a big group now. Look at how many people
yeah.
are around him. And
And
we
we have to
know,
be
like,
careful.
there's going to be
Yeah, sorry, I'll
more.
let you finish again.
Yeah, yeah, that's it.
Okay, yeah, and we have to be careful when we drop people off too, because you don't want to drop them off and have it feel like unsatisfying. Like I feel like Chang, his death, I guess, was
Oh,
probably really
yeah.
unsatisfying the way that it ended. How it's just like a one-off
He was a
ranker just killing a
bridge.
regular,
He was literally just a
which
bridge.
it really, yeah, it felt really weird, especially with all the character development they put into him. It's like he could have been one of those stories that we had a good send off if we just like focused on him a little bit, had his story, especially considering that he revealed that he was partial canine,
Mm-hmm.
so he could have been like he
Or
could have
not
been
Yuri.
involved in the story somehow.
Shinsung teased it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but also he straight up says that the reason why they were in the canine area is because he's part canine.
Yup.
Um, yeah, I don't know. There's just so many characters, and I think another reason why we have this lack of like getting rid of characters. I don't know if getting rid of is the right way to say it, but like dropping off characters is that like SIU does this thing that we mentioned straight up in the beginning, where like we'll wait 200 chapters to continue a story, right? Like,
Yeah.
how many stories have we begun and not really ended? So all these characters are kind of sticking around, waiting for their moment to like shine, but it just hasn't come up yet because we're progressing the main story too much and not really delving into a lot of these side stories.
They're
And
struggling
that
to
could just
catch
be,
up.
yeah, that could just be because we have too much stuff going on. But like at the same time, maybe we could have fit some of the stuff in between. Like maybe before we started the whole war, we could have done some more in between
Mini
stuff and like
arcs.
talked about some characters. Yeah, exactly. Like the sort of calm down thing where like we've noticed now that like you have a lot less calm down moments in
Yeah,
Tower of God. It's
I've
just straight
said
up like
this. I've said
action
this
to action to
recently.
action,
The
right?
last three arcs have been that basically.
Mm-hmm.
Once we got into the what the fuck is Yama's like place, the dog
The
or the
cage.
cage. Once we started cage, it didn't stop. It was
It didn't
cage
stop.
to
Yeah.
Wall of Peaceful Coexistence, which was not peaceful, and then now we're at the war. Like we're at war
Mm-hmm.
two. Like there's no in between. There's no rest. It's just okay. You guys did this. We're immediately teleporting you. Like get ready for this now. It's like
Yeah.
damn. I mean, again, I like it, but I do hope
Yeah.
we get back to like some sort of slowdown where it's like okay, now we're gonna solve like all these
Mm-hmm.
long-standing things in between.
Yeah. Yeah. At the end of the day, it's like SIU does the hard part good and does the easy part like all right. You know what I mean?
I
It's
think
like,
Beltrain did this actually pretty well, if I'm remembering it now. Because look at what happened
mm-hmm.
with Name Hunt Station. Before we went to Name Hunt Station, we had like the big fight with Bomb and White and stuff, and then there was like a little bit of cooldown. People like went outward, and then we know what happened to Prince and Arc Raptor, right? But that was an
Mm-hmm,
in
mm-hmm.
between thing. That wasn't
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
in a major arc. That was just like okay, everything's over. What are they doing? They're exploring, right? It was
Yep.
either before. I think it was before Name Hunt, right? Or was it after?
I think it's after. I
Okay.
think it's after.
Well,
Oh wait, no, it
regardless,
might have
though,
been before. It might have or during.
I don't think it was
I don't even know.
during.
I don't even know.
I don't know either, but regardless, it wasn't during like any major arc. Like it was like
Yeah,
its
like it had
own
its own
thing.
part. Yeah,
Yeah,
like everything, all the crazy stuff happened, and then like we got this little intermission sort of thing.
exactly.
Yeah.
I miss the intermissions. They're nice. They're nice to have
Yeah.
because they either they open up new stories we're not going to see the end to, or they hopefully close some out.
Yeah.
But
Like as a
regardless,
reader,
we're
I just want to see more lore and stuff like that. Like progressing the story like super fast. I feel like SIU might have like this sort of like feeling
he
that like the
has too
readers want,
much. He has too
that the
much.
readers are pressuring him to like, oh, continue the story, let's get more action, let's do
That
this. Oh,
could
we don't like
for
the
the
boring
publishing
stuff, but it's
company.
like I want more of the boring stuff, or like the
Yeah.
so-called boring stuff. I want more of like the talking,
We don't have to
the
see
just
people
chilling.
beating the shit out of each other every 10 seconds.
Yeah,
We could
like
get
I really.
talking.
This reminds me, like I really enjoyed that one point in the not the name of the hidden station where like Endorsi, Bomb, and Kun were just kind of chilling on a boat, and they were just talking about their past. Right? Like, and Dorsey was saying, "Oh, the snake charmer, this," and like talking about their hidden enemies or stuff like that, or like why certain people were like their sworn enemies,
Uh-huh.
and just giving information. I thought that was really cool. And then also we had this training arc too, where like they learned about Shinsu quality. It's just like really opening
With
up
that
the world
one?
with Edwan. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that was right before he fought
And
fucking
that taught us a
Data
lot.
Jihad, yeah.
Like a lot of things we wouldn't. I don't want to say we wouldn't understand. But we wouldn't have as much depth if we didn't understand Shinsu quality, right? Because now we see it with like Evankel when she does the orb and maybe a few other people too if you like pay more attention, but like Shinsu quality is like an established thing now that
Yeah,
you look out for.
even with Floor of Death, we had the whole like I don't want to say intermission, but we had the whole big thing with Karaka and Heljo interacting. We had the whole big thing with Bomb and Garam interacting, and we got so much from Garam too. Like my lord.
Yep.
But regardless, let's bring it back here because we didn't even like say what the hell else happened.
So quick recap, right?
Yes.
Bomb and White started fighting.
Yes.
We have the regular guys. We got Kaiser, Hockney with the eyes, and Rack fighting the Crab Man, where they just scammed him and got a bunch of points. They're now abusing those points so that they can buy perks for the people on the stage. I think we made like a prediction that they might try to save Bomb at some point as well. The way that they saved Yama.
Yes.
And the way they saved him was by sending Yasracha away so that Doom could like help him. And Doom in the process gave Yama a bang of sorts that it was passed down from their father, so that he could be removed of the debuff that
he's not like full pure blood.
Yeah, because he's not pure blood. If he gets this bestowed upon him, yada yada, has a chance of killing him. It's probably not going to kill him, guys, but he gets like some new unlocked abilities, I guess. So basically, Doom is putting all the faith of the canines in him, because Doom was bestowed this fang. Apparently, Yama received one of them too, but he's like incomplete because they don't have all the father's full powers, and that's the reason why Doom can bestow the power onto the canine power onto other people, but Yama can't. So in the chance that this thing works, Yama will probably be like the new head of the
canines now,
the canines, which was kind of already the case in like a symbolic manner, but now it's like physically he can, pass
create
down
new ones, probably. Yeah,
he should be able to.
So I had a question about that, just to make sure I'm all caught up with that. All of those fangs are from the dad.
Yeah, they all came from the dad, and I guess they were passed down. I don't know if they were passed down like randomly or if it was like physically given to them as they were children.
But we know Doom had one. He gave it to Yama. Yama already had one as well.
Yeah, they say there's 3 of them.
Yeah, isn't the last one with Yasracha? I thought he had it.
I think you're right, actually. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, from what I remember, he was saying I have one as well. Which makes me question, is that the way he can create cat people?
Interesting question.
Because was he able to create it before the dad was like doing his thing? Because, these 3 fangs are from the dad.
It also explains why he's able, potentially, why he's able to control the canines in particular.
Oh, right? Yeah.
Because he's not a canine.
Shit. True.
But then it's like we go back to the question of
like
what came first.
We'll never know.
Because we know that they have a dad, right? And then we saw the little flashback too, right? Do you remember that?
With Yasracha. I think the big thing I'm Hail Marying now, I'm hypothesizing. Yasracha was really cool with the dad, man. He didn't want like whatever happened. And
right. So they seemed like they were equals.
Yeah, like Yasracha I think kind of liked him because from what I remember, he was saying like, "Oh, don't do this" or whatever. Like he was telling him like, "Hey, man, like I don't like this."
Yeah.
I think in a weird, sick, fucked up way, I mentioned this before. I think Yasracha kind of fucks with the brothers, not the canine people as a whole, as what we saw he did with Kenzan, but I think for the most part he likes them because he'll beat the shit out of them. But he won't outright kill them, even though he has ample opportunity to. And you can always chalk this up to him being a cat. He's playful, he's sick, he's whatever. But listen, man, at the end of the day, unless he's really, really just a clown and joking around, I'm pretty sure, like, if someone like Liberick saw this, he would be disgusted. Like, he would be like, "You're not
Mm-hmm.
finishing the job. Like, what's wrong with you?"
Yep, I agree. Yeah, I think that's pretty well said. Yeah, we have been a bit confused with Yasura's treatment over Yama, and how
Mm-hmm.
he seems to claim that, like, oh, I'm just trying to get rid of you. You guys are so annoying. Yada
He
yada. So,
keeps
well,
telling
why
him
haven't you
just
done it yet?
leave. Yeah, he keeps telling him like,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, don't show your face
Yeah,
again. Like, I'll give you
exactly.
one last chance. If you like swear you're sorry and you leave
Mm-hmm.
and never show yourself, I'll leave you alone." It's like, bro,
Right.
you're supposed to kill this guy. Like, forget about like the fact that he's coming here. He's Fug. He's
Mm-hmm.
directly against Jihad. Like, he
And
should
they're
not be
attacking
allowed
the
to live.
walls too. Like,
Yeah.
he's attacking your fortress. So, like, why are you not ending him?
Like, oh, if you say sorry, it's okay. Just go.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no one else would do this, I don't think. Not even like
Mm-hmm.
Caliban would kill him. Liberick would kill him. I don't
Mm-hmm.
even know. Oh, I just remembered. I just remembered another thing.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Mashini.
Mashni.
I was gonna say Mashini might kill him, but then I don't know anymore now.
What is Mashni's allegiance, right? She's
Yeah.
involved in
What
this thing. Remember, she did send people
what did we
to
see?
the
Yeah.
cat tower. We had one of the people show up to like release something, right?
I think they released the final. They switched the final boss out.
Yeah, which meant that
Bomb
when
didn't have to
Arya wanted
fight
to fight the
anything.
boss,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
Arya.
Bomb and
Yeah.
Arya didn't have to fight it.
Yup.
So she's kind of helping Bomb currently,
Mm-hmm.
but we don't know how far this extends. So got to be careful with Mashni. You don't want to jump to conclusions on it.
Yeah, but that's another thing that happened last episode. We're seeing like is she like Gustang? Is she really
Mm-hmm.
pro jihad? What's going on here?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, if Mashini is allied with Gustang, I'll be shocked. I'm thinking she is definitely sus now. Do we still have the sus tier list? Fuck,
I
we
don't
don't.
think
We
so.
got rid of it. Yeah, I was gonna say if there was like the sus tier list, she would definitely be back on there if she wasn't already. But she's chilling in her own tier. Wait, do we actually add her back anywhere? Is she on the tier list? Am I blind? Wait a minute.
She should be there, right?
No, I think I took her off.
Oh, might have been
Oh no
because we
no,
had
she's in the villain
data.
tier list. She's in the villain
Or she's
tier
in the
list.
villain.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, she's
okay.
above Yasracha. Okay. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
she's
you're right.
sussy.
Mm-hmm.
She's sussy, but okay. So yeah, Mashini is doing her own crazy shit too. What else happened?
I don't know. I think we covered a lot,
Yeah, okay, and the half-hour intro,
and
I
we
think we're
also
good.
talked about random stuff that wasn't relevant.
Yeah, as usual. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So let's see what happens on this episode of Tower of God Z. Chapter 88. I really, really hope we don't get cucked, man. I hope SAU like actually finishes this fight with Bomb and White and we don't get cucked. Also, biggest thing I'm hypothesizing, I'm saying, I'm a little scared, but I have a sneaking suspicion White might get dealt with. And if he does, I'm gonna be a little sad because White has been one of the longest standing characters. He's been a threat, a villain, sometimes on their team, but not really, just kind of like chilling by. I'm scared though. I feel like we need some people to either die or get cycled out, as we said. I think White might be next on the chopping block, man. I don't know. But let's see. So here we have a great beam of power. Bomb is angry. Bomb's still not pulling out the double thorn though, but he has the Thriosis out, so that is that. Here we go. He's bringing out the wings. Oh my god, and there's White. Also, wasn't he kind of doing something to White too? Like he was surprising White at some point?
I think so. Yeah, it felt like a bit more even than last time they fought, where like White was pretty much just holding back.
Yeah, I think he was maybe using Divine Drip. I don't remember. Die! Okay, he's pissed. Slave in Utero. Tower of God. Oh, fucking hell. Wait, we went back to this?
Oh, I guess we left the twist, the dark twist.
Oh my god, okay. Gakja Doseng. I feel like I'm getting better at saying it. This is not part 7! This is the dark twist still! Either way. Matt Boss released from prison. Okay, yeah, I forgot. Wait, where did this end up at? Oh, yeah, it fucking went to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
The reverse White, who's searching for Arya, who also at this point is fully released, right?
What do you mean by fully released?
Like, she's not connected to him anymore. She's out.
Yeah, correct. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, is this guy's name Hybrider, or is the monster name
The
Hybrider?
monster is hybrid.
Okay. Okay, and this was the final boss.
This is what Bomb was supposed to fight.
Yep. Connect all the security cameras in the cat tower. Find Hybrider no matter what. Damn it. I didn't see this coming. That beast is a test model that Yasracha received as a gift from Lord Jihad. What the hell? Why is Lord Jihad giving these things away? We put it in the game believing the rule that it will break. Wait, the rule that it will be sent back to prison. It should never be released from prison. Wow. Once it gets out, it's impossible to put it back in. Alright, you want me to make a big assumption here? This thing is about to get jobbed.
Oh, you think so?
I swear, this always happens. These things get hyped up, and then they're immediately gonna get fucked because they need to build up the new character. And who are they building up right now? Reverse White.
So it's the Blood Tamara.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Is that one of the core Commander Yasracha's collection? I've never seen any creature like that before. It's hideous. Yeah, it looks demonic, Jesus. I will say this, I forgot at what point it was, but I said it in the past too. Once we saw, like, certain, like, creatures and how, like, crazy they looked, I started saying, like, okay, finally SIU's getting creative with, like, making them look like sick. Like, sick in a good way, though, but, like, sick. Like, this thing looks, like, weird as shit, but good. Oh, shit. He's activating one of his souls. Oh, shit. I don't know how you escaped and wandered around the cat tower. But you're no use to my plan. Oh my god, he has like a fucking whip. What is this shit? Yeah, even the hybrider's confused. Also, this thing looks crazy. What the hell?
Oh, couldn't stand.
Yeah. Oh my god. This kind of almost reminds me what the Dong Blade did with Hots when he was using it. Kind of, with all like the webbing around. Also, I have a question for you. So some of the YouTube comments out there said that White would not really... He could wield the Dong Blade, but the Dong Blade might unalive itself if like, White did that. Can the ignition weapons do that to themselves? Can they die?
I've never seen it happen, but they can refuse to work with a person.
Okay,
like,
I know
would just
that.
It would be like White swinging a stick, basically. I think is how the Dong Blade would work. If it can't kill him, because the Dong Blade does, like, cause damage to its users if it doesn't approve of it.
Okay. They were saying, like, White could probably overpower it, but either way.
I don't think he could, to be honest, but...
Conjecture. Headcanon.
To each their own.
Yeah. Oh my god, this thing literally exploded. Also, is that his fucking arm? Holy shit. Yeah, and look, yo, who's keeping track of my fucking hypotheses right here? This thing literally got one shot. Unless it puts itself back together, this guy was just, like, used for character development for Reverse White here. However, that mouse is useful to me. That thing is coming out of his chest. If I only complete this mission, I'll be an official member of Jihad's forces. Oh, so he's kind of like a mercenary right now. Oh god, no, look at the little mouse! Squeak! Oh shit, it is reforming. Oh my god. You know, the giveaway should have been that, like, it was energy that was connecting its limbs, but either way. Oh shit. Wasn't it shattered? Ooh. Ooh, he's bringing the whip back out. Oh shit. Oh my god, that thing looks fucking crazy. It has like a mouth on its back. Oh my lord. It almost looks like Godzilla in like a way. Alright, so he's bringing out the whip again. That whip looks cool as shit too. It looks like tie-dye. Alright, this thing's blasting him from behind somehow. Alright, the whip is attacking it. Let's see what's going to overpower what here. He's wrapping it around. Oh shit. Oh wait, maybe he's getting fucked up. Okay, damn. Alright, wait, maybe this guy is a jobber. It's a lot stronger than I thought. Where did the 5th Army Corps Commander bring such a mysterious monster? Okay, well that's an improper grammar, but who on earth released this thing? With what intention? Fucking Mashini, man. So, is this guy is on their side, right? Because he wants to be a part of Jihad's army, so it's safe to assume he's on the same side as Mashini.
Right.
Okay, allegedly. Mashini's fucking him here.
He's Lyberic's new, 5th Corps commander or whatever.
Oh,
or
he's under Lyberic?
He's like the new recruits from Lyberic, yeah.
Okay. So he's replacing Calivan's army.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. Something's going wrong. Oh my god, this guy's getting fucked up. Ah! The cat tower. Cheon Hee Ha. Also, wasn't someone stuck and they were waiting for Cheon Hee Ha? Wasn't
Yeah,
it Caliban?
Caliban.
Yeah, he's stuck and he's waiting for her. Division Commander Ha. I hoped I wouldn't have to fight you. Oh, who is it? Who is it? Oh, shit, it's Sacha! But you're from the Ha family. Probably a lot younger than me. Is she a cougar? Yes, that's right. What a bother. Oh my freaking god, she's so fucking hot. Oh my god. Oh my god, I gotta make a title here. Cougar Sacha. Bruh, she's older than Xian He Han. She doesn't look it either. Well, I don't give any breaks to the same family. Neither would I. There's someone waiting on the field. Bruh, Xion Hee Ha always looks so weird to me. Like, what the fuck is that giant, like, bone fragment in her hair? You mean former Commander Caliban? Yes, he's the one who I serve. So I'm confused, Adrian. You know how, like, all of Caliban's core, they were loyal to him?
Mm-hmm.
Xion He is from the Ha family. Was she more loyal to him or just Jihad's army?
Him, I think.
Him. So if he left, she would have left with him?
Potentially, yeah.
Damn, okay. Wow. Oh my god, what the fuck are all those? Therefore, I'll go full power. Look at her. Look at her. She looks like such a high, like, I don't want to say class, but she looks like a rich girl, man. My lord. Oh, and here we go, back to bomb. Let's go, we're not getting fully cucked. Die! Oh my god, and we're just seeing, like, all this just blasting right now. Oh, we do see the Thorn igniting, too. Alright, bomb is palming out an energy blast or something. Oh, wait, okay, that's White's sword coming in. Ooh. Wait, what's going on over here? What's happening? Oh, okay, so I guess White nicked him?
Yeah, he moved his hand out of the way before it got cut off.
Oh, shit. Okay, damn. Yeah, Mom's like, oh, damn. Oh, he's dodging that shit. Ultra Instinct. Okay, now White's looking a little serious now. I still don't think he is going serious, but Bomb is looking pissed. He's about to palm his ass. Ooh. Has Bomb used Floral Butterfly yet in this fight? No, right?
I don't think so. It looks like maybe he tried to do it, but I don't think he actually landed it.
Okay.
At some point. Yeah.
I remember he did something last time too. Didn't he grab his sword or something?
Did he? I don't remember.
He did something. I don't remember either, but
I won't disagree with you, but I don't remember.
Oh no, didn't he create a sword? He created a sword. He was using
he creates a sword with his Thryosi, right? Is that what you're referring to?
No, not the Thryosi like toucher.
Because I think that's what he's doing right now. I'm looking at it.
You know, this is a White like he created a sword like White did. But this is not what like the fucking what the fuck was it called? Oh my god, I called it something. The like thing that like looks like it would like point or poke you, like the Thryosi poker. It's not that. He created like a legitimate REA sword, even though it's not REA specifically, but same property. You dare to cross blades with me? Yeah, he created a sword. Oh shit, he wants to sword fight White. I feel like this is a bad idea, man. Look, White looks confident now. Oh no. Say, stop being foolish with futile cheap tricks. Oh my god, look, he's getting annoyed again. Oh shit. He's saying this while he's fighting him too. And Mama's just trying. It's you who should stop flapping those lips. Oh damn, he's shit-talking him. And just focus on the fight. Fine. Oh shit! Alright, Baba's dodging, but he's getting shit cut off. He's getting a little bit of a haircut too. We might get short hair bomb at the end of this. Damn, look at all the hair coming off. My head would have been blown if I was a second late. I keep barely avoiding. If I run out of stamina, I won't be able to dodge anymore. Yeah, and then what the fuck is going to even happen to Jinsung? Because this is not going to be the last fight here. Oh my god, look at White. Look at his fucking arm. So, let me ask you this, Adrian. At this point in the fight, do you think Mama's going full force, or do you think he's trying to reserve some strength for later on? Or do you think he's just not caring anymore?
He definitely has more in the tank. If there's only one Thorn out, you know there's more.
Okay. Man, he's... You know what? I'm not even gonna fully disagree with White here. Bomb is kind of disrespecting him right now. He used the double thorn against Data Jihad, right?
Yeah, I think he used the Black March too.
Yeah, like he used everything. Man, White is getting the
Mm-hmm.
shit under the stick. He's not taking him seriously. I have to attack. Oh shit. Oh shit, what is that? What is that? Okay. Oh my god, I love that pose. His attacks keep getting stronger. It's even hard to resist with my sword. Oh my god! The longer this drags on, it's bad for me. Oh my lord. Wait, is that Bomb saying that, or is that White
I
saying
think it's
that?
Bomb thinking this now. They
Oh,
like
okay.
switch perspectives.
So I was gonna say, White's main weakness for now, at least, seems to be just like his stamina as well. They both kind of have
Mm.
the same weakness, in a way. I'll pull my strength to the limit and end with one shot. Oh, what the fuck is he about to do? What I need. Oh my god, is he creating another sword? What is he doing? Oh no, even White's confused. In front of the greatest enemy, don't just stand there blankly, is courage. I don't know why, but this for some reason reminds me of Caliban. I wonder if he's gonna do like a Caliban type attack. Cause what was he actually hit by Caliban? If he blocks it with a Thriasis shield, does that count as like him getting hit?
Um, who?
Bomb.
If he blocks it?
Yeah, if he blocks a hit with the Thriasis shield, can he then copy it? Because he did get like, is that him getting hit by it or no?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure.
I feel like he's about to do like a Caliban move or something. Oh my god, what is he doing? He's punching. I don't know what he's doing though.
But you
One.
called the shield.
Oh, that's a Thriasis shield?
Yeah.
Oh, I barely even noticed it. I thought it was more material. It looks kind of like see-through right now.
Yeah, it's like it hasn't fully formed. He just materialized it like
Oh.
instantly to block his attack.
Oh, so he's parrying.
Yeah.
One perfect block. Oh shit. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, cracked it. It's stuck. And just one largest. Oh no. Ah, he's about to fucking palm his ass. Oh, this better be the floral butterfly. For Jinsung, man. Attack! Get him in the chest. Get him in the chest. Oh my god, what's happening? Ugh. Reverse flow control? He stopped me? Oh, I didn't even notice that shit. You know, it's so hard to notice now. I
You never
really,
notice it.
yeah, I
I think
really
that's
do
why
appreciate
characters
the
have to say it.
anime. The anime, like, does it
Yeah.
so much better. There's actually, like, a thing with it. With the water dragon's power, I'll create almost infinite Shinsu black hole sphere using Shinsu and pour all my energy into this one. What the fuck? Oh god. Oh god, look what he's about to do. Transcendental skill Stardust. Oh my lord, he's about to penetrate him. Holy fuck. Oh nah. And White can't move right now. Oh, meteor shower. He has to take this. Oh no. That's it? Oh shit.
Damn.
That shit is long too.
So it's
Oh
like a
my
hit followed
god.
up by a bunch of like Shinsu blasts.
Yeah, and those are all black hole spheres, I guess, right?
I guess so, yeah.
He said he's gonna create infinite, almost infinite Shinsu black hole spheres. That is ridiculous. Well, if there was ever a powerful attack, it's definitely this one. And this
I
is the
love the way that
first.
one looks too.
Yeah, it looks really, really nice. Like, they're just all converging. Man, I hope one day to see this animated. And this is the first time attack, right? He obviously hasn't used this
I think so,
before.
yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, damn. All right, well, it feels like this was shorter than the intro, and it quite literally
Mm-hmm.
was.
True.
All right, well, let's get to the let's get to the fucking blog post. Ooh, what the hell? He had nothing to do with this shit. But he's still looking fly all the same. Off to you,
Sure is.
Adrian.
Let's see. Okay, and notes. Mr. White is being hit by heavy rain during the untimely rainy season.
You know, it's ironic because I think only Bomb would call him Mr. White. Bomb is very, like,
Yeah.
honorific with his titles, too.
Maybe Bomb is like a reflection of SIU, so like he talks the same way.
I've said that before. I feel like SIU and Bomb, maybe like he put a little bit of himself into Bomb.
Yeah.
SIU does seem very
I think that would
kind.
fit because SIU's a very nice person.
Exactly, yeah.
Autumn. It's autumn.
Hmm.
Because I personally think of it as a lonely season, I may not like autumn, but the weather recently has been quite nice, where it's not too cold, too hot, but just right. Although it does get a bit chilly when it's windy.
Hmm.
For a webtoon writer, for a webtoon author who spends I'm going to say most of their life indoors,
Yeah, that tripped me up too.
I wonder if there's anything more meaningless than the weather. But when it's like this, I do feel affected by the weather.
So I have a question here, and I think I've
Hmm.
asked this before, but he considered himself a webtoon author,
I guess so.
but it comes out somewhere else before webtoon, or is it on
Right.
webtoon?
I don't know. I get confused. There's a few things, right? There's a few words we hear. There's like line, there's Navier, then there's like webtoon. I don't know if they're like all connected somehow. If it's like, what do you mean by like it comes out somewhere else before webtoon?
Well, I know there's a fast pass, right? Is that a
Right.
webtoon thing?
That is from webtoon. That
Okay,
belongs to webtoon.
but
Fast
then I
pass.
hear there's also like
There's
leaks or
like preview
whatever.
chapters. Yeah, I think those are leaked. Those are not like
But
official releases.
for them to be leaked, like, is it a person who works with him that's leaking it, or is it
That'd have
on
to
somewhere
be, yeah, that'd
else?
have to be what it is. Yeah, someone who works with him or someone who gets past, like, it could be someone who works at Webtoon and like receives the chapters ahead. Because Webtoon
Ah,
probably receives like multiple chapters ahead of
and
like
then they
what
check it
we
or
see.
something.
Yeah, before they post them on like, whatever. Because they have to be in Webtoon's hand in order to be posted on,
Yeah.
whenever. So that
Uh-huh.
could be the reason.
Hmm. Okay,
Also,
because
another thing is post hiatus, he stockpiled on like a lot of chapters, and Webtoon just straight up like waited to post them.
oh,
Yeah, so they had like maybe 50 chapters or something like that, and they like waited for a really long time, and then they started posting them one at a time per week. It
fucking
was really weird.
assholes.
That's another reason why like Tower God kind of suffers because like their release schedule is like dictated by Webtoon, but like they really screwed it up because the chapters were already ready to go, so people ended up going to like illegal websites to read it.
Yeah, because that's what I heard. I heard
Because it was
people like
already
get it
announced like Tower
elsewhere.
God's back, blah blah blah, and all this other stuff. And like you go to Webtoon and there's only one chapter. It's like, where are the chapters? What do you mean it's back?
And I hear that like even with the translations on other sites are way better. And I'm like,
Exactly. It's like poor
huh.
quality, man. They just shaft Tower God, honestly. If Tower God, I feel like Tower God would be better off like being by itself because Webtoon doesn't do it any favors, as far as I can tell. Maybe I don't understand, but if they want to prove it, they'd have to show it to me because as of now, it feels like Webtoon literally doesn't give a shit about one of their biggest web. And I've said this
Wow.
multiple times. I will die on this hill unless proven otherwise.
Damn. Okay. But for all intents
Carrying
and
on.
purposes, he sees himself as a webtoon author,
Yeah, seems like it.
and he doesn't post anywhere else first.
Not that I know of.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, the official release is Webtoon. Therefore, if you want to support him, you got to watch through Webtoon.
Damn it.
Yep. When I was young, I didn't wear a coat when the seasons were changing, but as I get older, I do seem to favor a long coat more than jumpers. I agree. I like long coats a lot, even though I don't have one.
I think they're cool as shit.
I like borrow my siblings ones.
Huh.
Um, it's honestly a matter of personal preference, but when I was young, long coats were pretty expensive relative to my family's circumstances. It was something that rich kids wore.
Huh.
These days, I'm glad that there's a lot of well-made, affordable coats around these days. Maybe I should put Bomb in a pea coat someday.
Huh.
See, I don't like pea coats, but I do like long coats more. Like pea coats is kind of like halfway to a long coat.
Okay.
Not a big fan of those.
Interesting. Try to get like an image on screen because I don't even know what the fuck this looks like either.
Yeah, go ahead, search up pea coat. Yeah,
E code.
these are like old school type coats.
Oh, I think these look nice.
I think they used to be like military coats.
Yeah, it looks like something like
It's
a
like it
World
looks
War
like
II
it should be
soldier would
longer
wear.
than it actually is
Huh.
how I see it. Like I prefer like the longer coats. It's kind of
Okay.
like a medium.
Long coat. Oh, these look nice too, though. Yeah, I prefer these more than anything.
Yeah, they're more fashionable, and you can like wear them with like a nice sweater too. I think it works well for fall weather.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Carrying on. All right. It's finishing off rather. I know the times. I know the times are the times, but I think you should all enjoy the outdoors every once in a while before it gets colder. Although I honestly think that you guys don't need me to be the one to tell you this and that. You're already enjoying it.
Huh.
Sometimes when I look out the window, I feel lonely and cold, but when it is spent with good people, I think it can be a delightful and fun weather. I hope you guys have a happy and healthy week, and I will see you next time. Thank you.
Cool.
Boom.
All right. Nothing too sad in this one. Oh, I guess that makes sense now with the picture.
Oh, he's wearing a long coat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it all circles back. This time we didn't
Mhm.
have to wait 500 chapters. Cool.
Mhm.
So, Adrian, back to the age-old question.
Mhm.
Do you want to keep going?
Yep, let's go.
Oh shit! Chapter 89! Let's begin! Oh, wait a minute. We got a commenter. Oh, I remember you. Oh my god, I forgot your... the name is going to be so hard for me. Leuran, I think. 23. So he says, Naver Webtoon is a Korean version of Line Webtoon. Global. Oh. And the leaks came most likely from Korean Fast Pass chapter, which you have to pay to read. I know that. Because the people at Line Webtoon are stupid, they realize English chapters several weeks after Korean, and that's where there's a lot of scans because people don't want to wait so long. Okay, so it is still from Webtoon.
I see.
Okay.
Yeah, you see, it is their fault. Yeah, I didn't know the logistics of it, but I knew there was like a lot of like people were upset because of the release schedule because the chapters were out, but they just weren't available to everyone.
So
it's
they
kind of
weren't
like when a game
translated.
releases in Japan a year early or some shit like that. You know what I mean? And you get the Japanese version.
Yeah.
They used to do that with Pokemon. Like literally, Pokemon games used to come out in Japan first.
I know.
So people would literally buy the Japanese version and start playing it, and not understand what the hell's going on.
I
just
used
so
to
they could
watch
get,
the
like,
playthroughs
views.
of those on YouTube.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. And now they don't do it, but
wow.
it feels weird as like an American viewer to see the Japanese version.
Yeah, it makes
But yeah,
sense.
anyways.
All right, well, thank you, Laren, for telling us that. Very, very insightful. Thank you very much. Hello as well. All right, chapter 89. Let's see what's going on. So this is pre-gigantic divine drip tentacles about to violate White's asshole. Ugh! Reverse flow control? He stopped me? With the water dragon's power, I'll create an almost infinite Shinsu black hole sphere using Shinsu and pour all my energy into this one. Oh my god, and there they are, the tentacles. Also, do we know what exactly transcendental skill means yet or no?
Not that I know of. I think the way SIU's been dealing with it, just from like context clues, is that there's like tiers to like how powerful a technique is when he writes these names. So there's like transcendental, there's lethal, there's like I guess like skill or whatever, like just like straight up skill.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that it's just trying to show like how strong certain moves.
Okay, so
from my understanding,
it's extra glaze.
Yeah, I think lethal is the strongest in my opinion. I think I could be wrong, but transcendental sounds like it should be stronger. So I'm not 100% sure. Now I'm starting to take that back.
I originally thought it was from him using the second thorn. I thought because I think
you might be right, actually.
I think the first time he used it was against Data Jihad.
Mm-hmm.
That's when he first used the second thorn, and then I think that's the first time we ever heard transcendental skill.
Yeah, it was like Endless Sky or something like that.
Yeah. I'm just gonna assume it's a powerful as fuck move. At that point,
yeah,
I think it's just glaze.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh my god, look at this. This looks so fucking cool. Like, everything's just appearing behind Bomb and just converging on White. And White can't even move either. If White did not say he got fucked by reverse flow control, I would have no clue either. I'd be like, why is he just standing here? Alright, they're all converging. Meteor shower. You know, I really like the naming conventions. Endless Sky sounds cool as fuck. Meteor shower sounds cool as fuck. All these, like, space/sky themed, I'm very much a fan of. I like this shit. Also, this shit's fucking huge. Jesus Lord. Oh my god. Oh my god, what are we gonna see? We're just seeing, like, the little effects here. White literally looks like he's smoking. I'm a little scared. If this doesn't do anything, I don't know what else Bomb could do. Oh, shit. He made him kneel. I'm surprised White's still fine, though. He's not even bleeding. Oh, God, wait. What is he doing? Did he let go of his sword? He dropped the sword. Did it work? Oh, no. He looks demonic. Impressive. That really hurt to death. You're pulling this hard. Oh no! Oh no, Adrian, he wasn't even going hard! Now he will. I'll have to step up myself too. Oh, give me 1 second. Oh.
Strawberry.
Uh-huh. Okay, cool. I'm gonna get strawberries. Anyway, so Bomb is now surprised because White is taking off the gloves now. A sword from the empty sheath? Because remember, White can make his own swords here. I think he's gonna pull out the big boy one. Was he using the same sword against Caliban that he was just using against Bomb, or was it a different one?
I think it's the same sword. Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
So this is a new one.
Okay, we have a new comment from Leiuran as well. I hope they can release the 4th season relatively around the same time because people reading it on illegal sites hurts the series, but we'll see. Yeah, and you know, it's always like Adrian says, right? Webtoon is not doing it any favors, and it's still this big on Webtoons too. Like, you gotta consider with all the stuff happening the way it is, where it's getting shafted on Webtoons and people are doing all this other shit, it's still fucking huge. But yeah, no, I agree. I really hope that either A, like Webtoons goes full force in it, or B, like Webtoons loses it because they don't deserve it. Fuck them. I think at this point it could definitely just survive on its own. I think the biggest thing is I think Webtoons was a great starting point because obviously a lot of people go to Webtoon, but it can literally, I think, survive on its own. I think if they moved it out, a lot of people would follow. They would not be like stuck to Webtoon. But either way, White is pulling out a super sword now. I'm scared, man. This shit better look cool. Oh! Oh, he didn't even just pull it out. He's using it immediately. Oh my god. And White looks like he's fucking crazy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It literally looks like Bomb. Wait. It looks like Bomb is getting cut in half. What the fuck? Holy shit. Unless Bomb. I was gonna say, unless Bomb can pull some bullshit out right now, or unless I'm misseeing it, maybe I was gonna say he copied Arya's like technique, but her technique is with the left arm, right? Or is it with the right arm?
It is actually I don't remember which arm it is. Whatever. It's
well,
one of the arms.
Let's hope it's the right arm here, because if it is and he can copy it, he's good. But this looks a little dangerous here. It takes up a lot of energy. So I don't use this sword often. And I don't know if he used this against Caliban either. If he was holding this is crazy. Consider this an honor. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at the scale. The scale is huge. Holy shit, he's really taking up most of the panels. Slave in Utero. Tower of God. Oh, and look, we're back to a dark twist.
So it probably was a mistranslation.
I'm just gonna say, if I ever see Gakja Doseng again, I'm just saying Dark Twist. Fuck that shit. Part 8. A moment earlier in the control room. Aw, you know what? That's how they're gonna retcon this shit. The control room is gonna save Bomb. Fish tank. It's trouble. White reached Bomb's field. Oh god, look at Rack. He's so square. Isn't there any... Oh, fuck, that's Rack. Isn't there any way to help? Hold on a sec. I'll try to find something. Hurry and choose it! Enemy return only works on enemies that came out of prison. And again, it always goes back to this. White is on his team. So I don't see any way to really help him with triangles alone. Then what should we do? Wait a minute, I'll look more. They didn't look at this ship beforehand? Oh my god, this fucking crab. Oh my god, I don't want to do this stupid voice, but... Fuck, what was his voice? It was like Mr. Krabs, but it ended up being like a pirate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like trouble came. Oh my god, there's still fish alive too. Oh yeah, I forgot he killed all the blue ones. They're rich now, but only have triangle coins. There's a limit to items that can be bought. Look at these fish, they look so stupid. Plus, there's a rule to this game that they haven't noticed yet. As the game is in progress, no one can attack each other. That's part of the game rules. But if the rule breaks, the opponent is allowed to counterattack by that amount. They attacked me once after the game began. Oh shit. Oh no. So he's waiting. Look at his crab eye. I didn't bother to explain it. But to be fair, I'm in the state of getting back at them now. I've been saving this one attack for a situation like this. These fish look so fucking stupid. Okay, so he's about to sucker punch them. Catastrophe! It's a catastrophe! Oh, that was the crab. Fuck. Wait, what? Was that the crab?
It might be the crab, actually.
Oh my god. Okay. What's gotten into him again? What's he targeting this time? I like how Rack always just looks annoyed. Like he doesn't care about this gigantic crab. Oh, and he's just blowing that shit at them. Oh. I like how Kaiser, we can't see her face. She looks like unbothered by any of this. It's us! Alright, I'm assuming Kaiser's gonna save the day because she's such a G. But let's see. Oh, damn! We didn't see shit. Oh, wait a minute. Oh! Okay, we're going back to Yama and fucking Doom. Damn, look at Yama's chest, my lord. Probably one turn left until the finish line ahead. Doom, should we rest for a minute? What? In one turn is where Yasracha is, so why? There's no need to hurry. What's with you? Are you perhaps afraid of seeing Yasracha? Oh yeah, Yama did get the memories, right? Like he saw like a little bit of it.
Yep.
Afraid? Bullshit. Dude, I love Yama. I love that he actually curses. We still have a few turns left, so I figured to use the time to rest. Wow! Not being a meathead for once. We don't necessarily need to go at Yasracha's pace. Wouldn't it be better to fight after we've gotten as much rest as possible? I mean, realistically, what is this, like 20 minutes of rest he's gonna get? I mean, I guess it's something, but... He's definitely not scared. In fact, he's composed. It's like he's become relaxed again. He took a nap in front of an enemy. He's back to the old Yama I used to know. Oh, so he got his confidence back. Okay. So the fucking, the neutering that Yasracha did basically got undone, which is pretty cool. Also, is this big red gash from the or I was about to say from the thorn? Is that from the
fang?
The fang?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool. This time for sure. Sure, let's take a break. All right, we might have a chance of winning. I mentioned this before, and I'll say it again. I really think this is a load of bullshit, man. I think Yama got the easy way out. I think this is like kind of just like a Deus Ex Machina, if that's the right term for it. I think the wind is kind of just getting like handed to him. Granted, he did have to get fucked up from it, but I still think Yasracha let him live. He let him off easy. But man, I think this is bullshit. Yama is getting like this free win essentially, and I don't like that. Even though he's only taken L after all. Anyway, back to White. Let's go! Excuse me. Okay, now Bomb is really bleeding everywhere. And just think about this. Those were divine, like, drip orbs. And White looks fine. Like, he said it hurt, but he looks fine. Meanwhile, look at Bomb. Like, this is still one-sided. Bro, where's the second thorn? Also, that sword looks fucking crazy. Oh my god. The body won't move. Won't even budge. Oh my god, I love White's face so much. He looks like he just doesn't care anymore. What? Is there nothing more? Oh no. Oh no! Oh my god, what is going on? What is going on? Did Bomb actually lose? Bruh. Yeah, the fish tank is gonna have to help him. There's no way. Wait, did White not do anything? Did he just fall?
Yeah, he fell before White could do anything.
He's in a pool of his own blood. See, this is the question I have. Like, I'm pretty sure White would normally do this, but he didn't do it for Caliban. Now, Caliban was a different instance, right? Like, White somehow had respect for that. I wonder if White's going to respect Bomb here. Like, obviously, I think he's still going to eat him if he gets the chance, but it's like, I don't know if White's satisfied yet. And as we can see, I don't think he is. Come on, get up. Don't be such a baby. He's abusing him at this point. He's literally kicking him. Like, he could kill him here. See, this is the opposite. Well, this could be what Yasracha did too, but I think White is making a huge mistake here. Wake up. That can't be the end. Hey, get up. I said get up. Oh yeah, I forgot Arya's here. She just wasn't doing anything. You know what's sad? I really wish we saw her reaction to, like, Bomb doing that crazy-ass meteor shower. Ah, damn lunatic. He's gotten too harsh to a regular. At this point, Bomb should be exempt from the regular status. He's an irregular, man. Come on. What should I do? There's no time left to distort now. And even if I could use that, he's already sees through it. There's no way to help that boy. I have to escape at least alone. What on earth am I doing? Yup. Bomb Rizdar. Oh no. Oh no! Adrian, he noticed! What? You're still here? Oh god, look at her. What are you just standing there? You could just turn away and run. Why are you even going to help him again? Well, no. Well, it doesn't matter. I wouldn't mind using the break time to eat up a peculiar soul. No, wait! Dude, look at this. He's literally taking a break and having a snack. This is fucked up. I'm not trying to... Come to think of it, this guy always reacted to... not himself. See, I can't tell if these are mistranslations, but a lot of this shit sounds a little funky to me, but... Man, aside from that, White is a sick man. He's gonna... Oh my god, Adrian, he can't do this, man. He already took Namo from us. He can't do this too. Please tell me Arya is not gonna get got. Because at this point, and I asked you this too, right? If she was still connected to Reverse White, if White eats her, what happens? Like, can Reverse White still get her, or like...
He probably can't do it, I don't think. I don't think, like, the soul would budge, is what I'm guessing.
Okay.
Because it's bound by the other thing, so she could still be res.
Oh, wow. So White can't get the soul, you mean?
I don't think so, because if he did, he would be able to get the multiple armed guy, right? And he wasn't able to do it, because he got res.
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay, and Layerin also said the translation's very weird. I'm glad it's not just me. But other people, wasn't it? Dude, he's... Oh my god, I feel so bad for him. He's fucked up. Also, there was no warning in the beginning of this shit. They didn't say there was going to be violence, but there is. So I guess that's not a thing we can rely on anymore. What's that bastard saying? This is dangerous. I have to avoid... Oh no! He's gonna use her just like he did Arc Raptor and Prince! Look at her fucking sexy ass legs, too. From all directions. Ah! Oh no! Not another one! Oh god, he looks like he's about to make her naked. He's like cutting off her clothes. I hope that's her hair, not her clothes. Oh my god. How strange. He's always surrounded by people who are so eager to help him. Yeah, I bet you're fucking jealous, aren't you, you fucking dick? Yeah, no warning so they could take people by surprise. I like that. I was getting too complacent. The attack was on another level from before. I couldn't dodge in the first place, but each one is so deadly. Does something rare come out that I don't even know? And for some reason, time isn't being distorted. But isn't what comes out from that poisonous? Wait, what? What is he saying? Oh my god, I love her hair, by the way. White undid her hair, I guess. I actually really think she's so pretty with long hair. I don't really like ponytails, though, but wow, she looks so pretty here. Not as pretty as LaFave, but, you know, still pretty. I'm doomed. Since everyone who tried to protect him got killed. Oh my god, he really did cut off her hair. That's crazy. Oh my god, look at him. He's just sitting in a pool of his own blood. So remember, that's a deadly poison. You're Oh my god. Oh my god, look at him. You're dying because of him too. Oh my god. If you want to blame that guy. Why did you interfere to shorten the life? What the... Yeah, this is terrible. What the hell? If you accomplished your goal, shouldn't you have just left? How could such poor test subject help anyone? Oh my god, she's so pretty now. Shouldn't I feel sorry for you? What? Well, for me to ask this may be useless since we're both the same, but Do you have anyone to mourn for your death? Oh no! Oh no, Adrian, she's hitting him in the balls! I don't need any. Oh no!
Ooh.
Not another Namo! Not another Namo! Oh no! Not again! Oh my god! Okay, well, I'm glad I didn't put Arya anywhere on the tier list, because we were discussing this, and, well, it doesn't matter now. Oh my god. Yeah, wow, there is violence in this shit. Oh, no! It went on top of him! It went on top of him! Oh, nah. Okay, I'm really sad now. See, this is the type of shit. I feel like Arya had a good run too. We just had that like whole 30-minute exposition about like characters getting their side pieces. I feel like Arya, while she didn't have like a whole ass chapter dedicated to her like what the fuck was his name? Haracha. Like Haracha had a lot and then he immediately got. I feel like Arya's was a little less cuz she didn't have any flashbacks from what I remember, right?
No, I don't think so. Yeah.
But we did get like an explanation of like her POV, how she felt, what she wants. Not much. Like again, lesser than Haracha, but more spread out to the point where like I really feel bad, man. She literally got what she wanted, but she was staying to try and help. Oh my god. Yeah, he broke her spell only for her to die. Exactly. It's like a waste. I mean, granted, it didn't really take Bomb any effort at all, but damn, and that's how it ends. Bro, her blood is literally spilling all over him. Like, this is fucking crazy.
And the weird thing is that she would have potentially lived if she didn't get her spell broken, right? Because
yeah,
she could have been reclaimed and spit out.
Yeah, oh my god. See, at that point it makes me question, and I think I questioned this before. Are they created from the tower, or are they humans that were then fused to the reverse white? Can the tower create life like that? Like, is she a person? Because if she was created from him,
the tower to create life, yeah.
Okay, because we know like the irregulars, like like we know, for instance, like Enryu could probably do that, right? But we don't really know if like the tower itself can. I mean, if there was anyone to do it, it's definitely the workshop. I'm assuming, but
yeah,
man,
my guess is like similar to how the workshop made people like Horian, Kasano, and Beta. Maybe there were once people who were altered by this sort of thing, and now they're like kind of like half people, if that makes any sense. Like there's still there was once people, but now they're
something
infused
else
with this sort of thing that like makes them different.
Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, because I doubt they created her from scratch, but you know, I guess as always, we'll never really know. But
yep.
All right, on to the next blog post. I hope it's a picture of Arya. Oh, it's a picture of Bob. Is that the P code? What is that?
It is. Yeah, it is.
Oh shit. Okay.
All
right, off to you.
All right. Oh, this is very relevant. Bomb, it's Monday. Let's wake up.
Our God-designated reading day.
Get up, Bomb. Get up.
Read with us.
All right.
Oh, hello. This is a short one. Damn.
Today is the upload date for Tower of God. Apparently, today is a substitute holiday. There's been a lot of those recently. In reality, that's something far away from our studio, so it hasn't hit me fully. Still, it does bring me joy that my readers can have a Monday that is also relaxed.
Anyone can relax reading Tower of God with us.
I hope you guys are having a good substitute holiday, and I wish good fortune to those of you who are still working with me. Cold is approaching. Before, it felt like it was only step by step, but now it feels like it's coming closer in strides. I should prepare for autumn, winter. Well, I hope you guys have an enjoyable, healthy week, and I will work hard to come back next week. Have a happy week, everyone. Thank you for reading, even when I fall short in many ways.
I was going to say, like, another one that's pretty good, but you had to just fit that one in at the end, man. Man, still pretty good, though. It's ironic, because where we're at, I think we're finally coming out of, like, the hard cold. Like, I think we're getting a little bit warmer weather now, relatively.
Yeah.
So, we were aligned with SIU for a while, but not anymore. All right. Back to the age-old question, Adrian.
Do
you want to keep going?
Yeah. Like, this would be a great place to stop, but, like, we've been doing all these 3 episodes. I really want to keep reading. Like,
Let's
I don't know
go.
about you, but
Of course, yo, I can't get enough of Tug. Listen,
uh-huh.
I want to read more. I want to see what's gonna happen.
Yep.
I don't mind waiting the week. I think waiting the week, gets me a little like Homo erectus, if you know what I mean. But I
I
like
feel
keep
it.
going.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway,
Let's do it.
let's keep going. Chapter 90. This is so sick, by the way. Like, White does, like, oh my god, I'm thinking of so many titles now. He didn't have to do this. Like, he really didn't. He's such a sick
Yeah.
man. Like,
Imagine having to come back to this after a week if we stopped here.
yeah,
That'd be
oh my
crazy.
god. Like, bruh, oh my god, Arya could have got, and you know what the worst part is? She was just turned pretty, too. She was just turned pretty, and this is what we get. Oh man, literally all over him. Is bombed. Oh, I think that's his hand twitching. Does he feel the blood? Man, like how much abuse does? Well, not even abuse. Well, I guess abuse too. But like, how much mental torment does he need to go through with this guy?
Guess we're understanding the chapter title.
Yeah, Jesus, slave in utero, Tower of God, a dark twist. Part 9. Coon's side. Nice. We're not seeing bomb. Whoopee. All right, he's trying to get the mouse, which allegedly some like rankers have trouble with. So I'm curious how like he's gonna do it, but he's smart. He'll find a way. All right, the lighthouse is following her. So I'm assuming he's in that lighthouse, right? I'm assuming he's just like floating in and following the mouse.
Or it's ahead of him.
What do you mean?
Like he's controlling it.
Oh, I doubt it. There's no way he can move as fast as that, right? With the lighthouse. Well, who knows? God, it's so fast. Where the mouse's speed adjusted according to the difficulty? But I have my... Oh, what is Enacor? Plans to... Oh, never mind. Just the second lighthouse. Yep. I knew it'd come this way. And had a lighthouse ready at this corner. Oh no! Squeak! Oh no! You've fallen straight into my trap. Oh shit. He's too fixed on chasing that mouse. Oh, it's another mouse! Oh, this is the freaking, Yasrachi, one of Yasrachi's little, like, generals.
Mm-hmm.
So this one was, like, on the same level as, like, Haracha and the chair guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
This one looks so silly. So this one is a high ranker, or at the very least a ranker, if not a high ranker, right?
Yeah.
Oh god, Kun better watch out, man. Oh, whoa, what the hell? We never saw her face like that. What the fuck? Wait, is she a... Okay, I don't know if she's a cat... Well, she's a mouse, but that looks like a cat face. Most of the hunters don't even dream that they could be hunted. Man, if I had a voice changer, I would just put like a squeaky-ass voice for this thing. But sadly, low budget, low quality.
Yeah.
So, I was waiting for this moment. I was waiting for you to fall into the delusion that you can escape by catching that mouse. Oh, what the hell? Then now... What, is she gonna eat the cheese? What the fuck? Oh, what the hell? It's time to fall into despair. Oh god, I really hope Ku knew this was coming. Damn, I'm not gonna lie, she looks crazy. Wait, is this a she or a he?
Not sure.
I thought it was a girl. Until I'm proven otherwise, let's keep
I always
going.
thought it was a dude, but...
Really?
Yeah.
You thought this was a boy?
Yeah, I did. But I wasn't sure, so I just kind of let you rock with it. Yeah, I don't know.
I can see it.
The eyelashes seem to tell otherwise, but...
I could see it as a boy, but... I can see it as both. Man, I don't know. Fuck. Do you know their name?
No.
Fuck. Okay. Alright. I'm not saying that. Anyway. Alright, so the mouse creature thing, I guess, is, would you call this their transformation, probably?
Yep, I think that's fair.
Okay, I don't even think they need to transform for Kun. This is, like, overkill now. Oh, no, the mouse is going away. You're not going anywhere. Kun Lighthouse special ability. Oh, freeze! What the hell? Oh, shit. And just to make sure, Kun's, what is Kun's, oh god, what the fuck was it called? His Shinsu quality. Is it freezing or is it lightning?
It was specifically an ice spear.
Okay, so this is...
He can control ice.
Okay.
And he's also intended to be a spear bearer, but he doesn't do it.
Wow. Because of his dad, right? He doesn't want to like do it because
I
of
think
him.
that's part of it, yeah.
Okay.
And he likes bossing people around.
Wow. What a fucking asshole. Okay, so Kun is very happy now. I got it. Okay. Now I got to find somebody who will be helpful to bomb and deliver the mouse. Then it can help. Huh? What? Oh my god, like what is this? Something doesn't feel right. Die! Oh no. Oh my god, she's blasting him. So Kun really didn't know. Okay, this little mouse creature, I really like the way she looks. Moron. Oh my god, and then we go back to this. You know, I like that SIU's doing this. We're not sticking too long. We're seeing bits and pieces, right? We saw
Mm-hmm.
Yama talk with Doom. We saw Kun get blasted. We saw like the
Cheon-hee.
crab. Yeah, Cheon-hee as well. We saw the crab shoot a rack in them. But it's very short. I really, really like that. Also, if Bomb gets like an anime power up from this, I'll be shocked. That means he got more of a power up from this than Prince and Arc Raptor dying. Oh no, look at him. Oh my god, just in the blood. Arc Raptor. Prince. Hmm? What is it, Viol? You're having a hard time falling asleep too? A little. Why? Is something bothering you? Just. I was thinking about the past. What about you, Arc Raptor? My daughter. Oh no, man. My daughter just popped into my head at this night. You had a daughter? Yeah, I had a daughter who I parted from a long time ago. I gave her the other pair of this earring before leaving her. I will probably never see her again, but the thoughts of her sometimes keep me up at night. But even if this gives me insomnia, I wish this would keep happening. Damn, yo. Is it because you might completely forget about your daughter? Right. You must have somebody like that too. Yeah, this is before all the fucking she did to him. Again, by the way. It's not like the first push was even a fucking. That just like kind of like annoyed Bum or confused him. Everything after was like a serious fucking she did. That's. It's sad to presume, but I think you guys climbing up this tower now are like my daughter. Oh, come on, man. If one of you dies during the journey, it'll probably be in the back of my head forever like my daughter. Oh, man.
He really was the dad of the group if you think about
Yeah.
it.
Oh my god. I remember how they mistreated him in the beginning. Like
Yeah.
like Missing didn't even give him chocolate. She
Missang didn't
skipped
like
it.
him, but he took care of Missang the most. Well,
Yeah.
next to
Oh.
Gosang, of course.
Yeah, yeah. And well, would you take Princess taking care of her too or no?
I was kind of like hanging. I guess you could say that. Yeah, you could say it. But I guess I don't know. Arc Raptor was kind of like looking at, kind of like from the shadows, whereas like the other two were like more direct. I agree. A lot of people looked up after Missang, but
It takes a community, man. It takes a
it sure
community.
does. Yeah, they're such a sweet team. Those guys.
It's so sad too because when Prince was introduced, right? Like he wasn't
Mm-hmm.
the strongest, but he definitely wasn't a pushover. Like remember when like he had like the guy with it, what was it, Rob Devil?
Mm-hmm.
He had Rob Devil with him and he was supposed to ferry him. And I assumed it's because he was weak. But then when he went to the punching thing, he was actually pretty strong. Like he wasn't a
Yeah,
pushover.
he was.
But then he got fucking fucked by White like he was nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's sad, man.
He sacrificed himself for Missang. He picked himself.
Yeah, and White was surprised. White was like, "Oh, I thought you two were gonna fight over who gets to live," and he's like, "No, take me." That is crazy that he did that. By the way, like he really went
Mm-hmm.
full circle, or not full circle. He went full 180. He would have like told all of them fuck off like in the beginning, and now he's literally sacrificing himself for them. Like that is crazy, man. And he's older than Miss Sang too, right? Like he's not young. Well, he's young, but like
Mm-hmm.
he's not as young as her, right?
Yeah, he is a little older than Missang.
Okay. Well, no matter how much I fear about that, I feel so lucky having met you guys. Oh god, man! Yo, Bomb better get like a power like Spike from this man. I want to see Rage right now. I won't regret it. No matter how hard, I'll never regret meeting you. So even if I put you in a tough situation later, don't regret it either. Arc Raptor. What's Oh no, look at them. They're coming too. What's this at nighttime? What are you two planning? Prince, you can't just interrupt others' conversation. You guys. Arc Raptor, you're not planning to betray us and join the Fug, are you? Is that true, mister? That's nonsense. You guys were up late playing games again. That's because Prince wanted to. Go to sleep now. Oh my god, he really is the dad. It's so loud. I can't sleep with you guys chatting. Don't you know sleep is essential for skin health? Oh my god.
Probably you.
Oh my god, yeah. What's this, everybody? But, wait. Okay, well, this is definitely fucking, Wongnam, probably. What's this? Everybody but the Sweet and Sour Team's leader gets along well? Oh my god. There you go again. Just go to sleep, you idiots. Oh my god, he's remembering the good times. We didn't even see like this flashback either. This is new to us. I regret it. Meeting you guys. Meeting the master. Oh no, Jinsung! And my teammates. No, not Kun and Rack too, man. Can he regret meeting Rachel, please? Can he regret that? I regret that all now. Because you met someone like me. Oh my god, and look, it's just on. He's literally getting painted red. Everything seemed to have gone wrong. So now. Oh no. Oh god, is he being bathed in the blood? Oh god. I want to regret it to. Wait, oh, I want to reset it to normal. Oh shit, what the fuck is happening? What is that liquid coming out of him? I know he's not pissing. Oh, what the fuck is lifting him? Oh no. Oh no. Adrian, I think White released the beast. I think he released the beast. Oh no, look at the thorn, it's erect. Oh no. Well, White was right. I don't know if Arya had any sort of like thing on it too. I don't think Arya had any effect on this because I don't even think he realized what happened to Arya yet. I don't know though, but oh no. It's too late to return everything the way it was. Oh, what the fuck? It's turning red. But I'll try my best to do so. What the fuck is that? Is that his blood? Wait, what's going on here? Is he resetting time? What's going on? What? Wait, why is the blood getting lifted? I'm so confused here. Oh my god. The blood is moving backwards? No. No. Oh my god. Oh, that's fucking oh god, that's kind of nasty. What the hell? Wait a minute. Oh my god, look how much blood came out. Nah, no way. Is he doing the Gus thing right now? Is he being Jesus? Okay, this is crazy. Wait a minute. Oh my god, she's pretty again! Wait, so did he copy that? Or is what is this from copying or oh my god, her long hair. Well, not long hair. Her hair down is so fucking cute. Alright, you know what? Just because of the hair, she has to get added to the
Her hair was
list
cut
now.
off. You can see from when White decapitated her.
Yup. I liked. Well, it was before he decapitated her.
Was it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it was before.
I thought it was after.
No, it was before. Because her head, we didn't see her head after it, like, went off, but. Man, yeah, I might have to rethink now. I don't know. She is so pretty with this hair, though. Oh my god, it's like night and day difference. What? How am I? So this didn't necessarily rewind time because she's cognizant of what happened. Also, her freaking chest is beautiful. Oh my god. How am I? What happened? I'm alive? This can't be. Oh no, now what is Bomb gonna do? Also, White literally looks like he didn't even fight him. Like, White legit looks like he's ready for anything still. Like, nothing happened. Oh no, what's going on here? Why is it black? Why is it black? Oh, is that the Thorn? No. Oh my god. Is that the Thorn, Adrian?
I think it is.
Holy shit, it's gigantic. That shit is fucking erectifying. Oh my god, I don't even know what's happening right now. He's like exploding. Oh my god. What even is that? Was that like a blast? Holy shit. A black Shinsu. Oh, damn. Oh my. What the fuck? He grew more wings. Wait, did he always have 4 wings or did he have 2?
I think it was 2 usually. Yeah.
Well, they're different colors now. Okay, well, that's the Thor. Never mind. It's the same. It's the same. They're gigantic, though. Everything is gigantic. Bomb went to Texas now. I'll return things to normal. Please, please bring back Namo. Please bring back Namo. Please. Oh, God. Is he fixing his clothes? So you should go back to... Oh, my God. His horns got extended. Damn, look at his abs. The place you belong. Wait, is he gonna... Hold on. Is he gonna, like, dissolve him? Is he gonna, like, split him up from all the siblings? Hell. What? I don't believe this. Can he bring back the dead now? Oh, no. Oh, God, what is that? What is that? Oh, my lord. He's just blasting him. Did the Shinsu's property... Oh, my God, look at his arm. Did the Shinsu's property change? White style, lethal move. Oh, shit. Sapphire single shot. Oh, man, he made Bob upset. Damn you, what the fuck? Oh my god, I don't even know what Bomb's doing. I think he's like flicking it away or something. What is he doing? Did he suck it? Oh no, he swiped it. With a swipe of the hand? I must have awakened something. Oh my god. Are those the circles from before? They're black now. Oh my god. No, that's it?
Oh, that's it.
Wow. That is some crazy ass shit. Okay, well, Bomb got a new Shinsu quality. I don't know what black is supposed to mean. So, wait, I thought Shinsu quality was like elemental, right? So, I mean, I guess you could notice that with colors, but is blue, I guess, like water or...
Yeah, blue's water. So, like, the black Shinsu, I think it's probably changing, like, in terms of, like the substance that it's made. Like, it doesn't feel like normal Shinsu, I'm guessing.
Okay.
Is why it's, like, changing. So, it's not just the color, it's, like, also how it is, I guess.
Yeah, what it does, probably.
Yeah, what it does, what it's made up of, or something different.
Okay, damn. Well, let's see if there's anything we can glean from the blog post. Ooh, we got Yaman, very casual wear. Okay, all right.
I like these fits. They're looking pretty good.
See, I like that. And I said this before. Oda does this too. I always bring in One Piece a lot into these, but Oda does this too, where like he just has like random drawings where like the One Piece characters are just in like random fashion, which I think is really cool because you're not going to see them in normal fashion to like today's standards aside from those. But either way, on to you, Adrian. Also, I'm going to DM you for the Arya thing. Arya Tog tier list.
So she's making the tier list.
She's making the tier list.
End note: even if you don't wake up, there'll be someone who will wake you up. Okay,
man, that sounds
weird
really,
to read.
Yeah, that sounds really nice. I like that. It all goes into the idea of what Arya keeps saying, like, "Oh, if you die, will someone be sad?"
Hello, this is SIU. I said last week that the weather was getting chilly, but it's getting hot these days. Was autumn always this humid and hot? Thanks to the weather, all my jackets I brought out are still sitting unused still. Ever since I decided to stop the afterwards, translated note, about the specific chapter released that week, something always felt missing. So yeah, most of these have just been him chatting. I think you mentioned he wanted to like shorten them or something like
He wanted to go to Instagram, I think.
Oh, was that it? Okay.
Yeah, but he couldn't figure out how it worked. Which makes me question, like, do you know if these get moved to Instagram eventually?
Are we missing something? I don't know, honestly, because I don't know how to use Instagram. So
you and SIU both.
Could not answer.
And me, honestly. And me, not even just you guys. Hopefully, if Azul is going to see this, first of all, shout out to Azul. But second of all, if there's something we're missing, like, kind of similar to the blog post, please let us know. If it's feasible to do as well. But either way, back to you.
Okay, always felt something always felt missing. And the last few times I've been talking about stuff unrelated to the work. And actually, since I reduced my sleep time and break times a lot, it's hard to put my attention to what to say to you guys through the afterwards or otherwise. Hard work. This is honestly a task without an end. And the work of an author is one of those jobs where what you put in and what you get out don't matter. But if I want to do better, this is the only thing I can really do. Recently, I've reduced my sleep and even got rid of the half day I gave myself.
Damn.
But as the work progresses and the chapters pile on, ironically, writing a work well becomes only harder. It seems.
Oh no.
Really, the weekly releases are a battle with my endless shortcomings.
Oh my god. And it's so sad. It's so sad because like Tog has gotten better, but he feels like it's getting harder and it's getting worse.
Yeah, it's very strange for him to be saying this, especially on a chapter like this where it seems to be going crazy right now. You know what I mean? It's like, how could you say that this is like a shortcoming? You know?
He's probably writing this after he's like written the chapter because he's probably a couple
maybe like
chapters,
a few chapters ahead.
Yeah.
But even that, I mean, like, I don't know. You just had like some crazy pop off.
Also, doesn't he see like everything's getting up for him? Like he sees like things are going well. Tog is getting more popular. Like
yeah, I don't know. I've said it before, but I feel like if Tog really wants to grow, it's not the story that is like the shortcoming. I think it's more so getting the message across. And one of the biggest things I've said a lot is that they really need to work on making their books more accessible. And like putting them in like comic stores where people can actually like stumble upon Tower of God. Like it's very hard to stumble on Tower of God.
How did you end up finding it? I think
I was just randomly looking for stuff to read. I was on if you want to know the full story, I was in class at school and I was really bored, so I was looking for stuff to read, and I already read everything that like most people would read, so like typical Naruto or whatever people were reading at the time. So I just looked up on like a manga website because there are a lot of free ones where you could just like search shit up, and I found Tower of God, and that's where I started reading. And I think the time when I started reading, it was like right around the time when around like maybe the Name Hunt station was when it stopped. I'm not exactly sure.
Wow.
But it was crazy. Oh my god.
And you started from the beginning.
Yeah, I started from the beginning. And I had no problems reading. Like, I thought it was a little ugly, but I never had any issues with season 1. Like, you get used to it very quickly. Although I could imagine like a new reader not accepting it. But with how old Tower of God is, I mean, like, you kind of have to respect it. But, new people wouldn't get it. So back to what I was saying. Like, if they really want to like work on spreading the message, and that's what they really want, like more people to read it, I think getting the books more accessible and maybe redoing season 1, just like the art a little bit, which I think he already does actually, because I've noticed in like, I saw one of the webtoon books, like the webtoon version, the American version, which are really shit, but I saw one of them in like a Barnes and Nobles, and I like flipped through it, and there's like new panels, like he kind of changed some of the art for some of the season 1 stuff, so he does adjust things here and there. They're like book only panels that you can find, which is I think is pretty neat. But it just sucks that like you don't get to see it as good in like the American version. So
okay.
Yeah, I think that's a big thing they could do. The anime obviously has helped a bunch, but it'd be cool if the anime was actually good. As good as season 1. Well, let me take that back, because season 1, I actually really enjoyed season 1. And everyone who I've shown season 1 has enjoyed it because the story is amazing. It's just getting it out there. So that's the real issue. And season 2 definitely didn't help with that. I mean, it did help with it, because I've said this sort of thing where it's kind of backwards in the fact that like
it's worse. Season
2 got more people to look at Tower of God than season 1, but
which
it was
is
worse.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah, I don't really get it. But now I'm a little concerned that like all the people that were put off. Well, I guess most of the people that were put off are hardcore fans, so they'd probably watch it anyways if season 2 comes out.
Honestly.
So I guess there's that. I don't know. But yeah. I guess I'll just continue here.
Okay.
And wrap up the blog post. We can continue chatting if we want to.
Yes.
All right. So sometimes I think to myself, if this is how I should be living, if I'm happy. But honestly, very active drawing manga is something you can't do if you don't find any joy in it.
Same with streaming.
Still, I've been thinking a lot more recently that if I'm doing this, I want to be able to enjoy it more. If I don't find any joy in it anymore, it would become a lot more difficult. Having more is better, sure, but as I grow older, I start to think to myself that the remainder of my life has more value than money. Thankfully, I live without any shortcomings to my mediocre living standard of living.
Oh my god.
You could think that if I've worked a job over 10 years, you shouldn't have any material shortfalls. But on the flip side, being able to work 10 years in the first place was quite a stroke of luck.
Wow. This is where I'm really scared. What if one day SIU just comes out and says, "Hey guys, I don't want to write anymore."
I'd be really upset. I mean, I'm not upset, but like sad. Like I'm not gonna be like, get back in the studio, but like I'd be
the
really
cuffs
sad.
on him, cuff him to the desk. Yeah, I feel like, man, like it's a big concern. Like, how long is it gonna take for this story to like play out? Because he probably has a good idea of it in his head. Maybe not all of it, but probably a good majority of it. It's just getting that to put on paper, all the editing, all the releases and everything, like drawing it. It takes so long from like, actually making it. It really scares me with how much and the scope of what he wants to do. I really hope he still finds joy in it because I really want to keep getting it too.
You see the comment, by the way?
Yeah. Layerin said he got into talk after watching season 1. Did you see season 2, Layerin? Because I want to know, like, what did you think of it? Do you agree with us? All opinions welcome. We won't shame you if you like season 2. Perfectly fine.
I like hearing what people think, even if it's like different.
It's more just to like see the statistics. Like, are we in the minority? For sure. Or not?
Yeah. I feel like some people say some really unhinged stuff in like the Tower of God Reddit. Like they say some crazy shit.
Really?
It's like, are the fans really feeling this way? Like, especially with people saying like, I don't know, I kind of like season 2. I'm like, wait, who is this guy? I feel like they're coping, but
wow.
Like you can like Tower of God and also think that season 2 is not good.
Yes, I think that's our case.
I don't think that's a hard thing to say.
Especially if you read it, I think it's, even if you don't read it, I think it's just a trash anime, honestly.
Yeah.
Like just quality wise, it's not good. It's carried by the story.
Yep. And they even fell short on a lot of the story stuff. Like there were episodes where we said in our like review, yeah, they changed things, but there were episodes where it's like they fell short on like quick story stuff where it was just like they just needed to do one little thing. Like it wasn't even like an animation issue. It was just following the story.
Yep. Okay, good. Laren agrees with us. He thinks season 2 was eh.
Yeah, it felt very rushed. All right, let's finish this blog post.
Yes.
I rambled a lot. We did too. That's the first in a while. These days I haven't been able to rest, so I must head in early during this weekend. If I get insomnia again, it affects my work. I hope you guys have a good Monday as well. I hope you get the Hangul Day substitute day off, and I will return with a short afterword next week. I thank you guys today again. I hope you have a healthy week. Boom.
So I'm very curious, right? He says like the insomnia affects his work. I'm sure he's had off days and stuff, but I've never really noticed it in his work. Like I've never noticed like, oh yeah, SAU must have been having a bad day here because the translations aren't him.
Yeah, I don't notice it either. He always seems to like push out quality
standard.
work. Like it's
a standard. Pretty cool. So Adrian, back to the question at hand. Do we keep going?
Oh man, we gotta end it here.
We don't do the Legendary 4 episode. We don't. The Legendary 4 episode. Another
I think will come because we've been doing a lot of 3 episodes. But
so this is, to kind of give a little context. This is the last week allegedly of my remote.
So, is it?
Yeah. Well, it was already supposed to end last week.
Maybe you'll get another week.
And then I mean, I hope so. At that point, it's a whole month. I've been
honestly,
remote.
Yeah, you've been at this for a while. I forget that we only do Tog reading every week, and we've had a few weeks of reading where we were able to go longer because of your
we start earlier. Yeah. Which is only because I'm at home. Like I do all my work. I'm just chilling at home. We start earlier. Because normally by this time is when we'd usually even just start beginning or getting ready. Right at this time right now. And then we have the problems that pop up. But yeah, so no Legendary 4th episode?
Not this time, yeah. I'm gonna get in trouble with my people. You know how it is.
Okay. Well, hopefully, I mean, I doubt they will because I'm already surprised they extended it to 3 weeks. But, here's to hoping I stay home for another 4th week. But either way, that's going to be it for the stream today. Absolutely amazing episode. Bomb is going to go sicko mode. I'm still not fully scared for White, but I am a little scared that he might get dealt with, at least momentarily. I hope not permanently. That would be shocking, though. But Bomb is pulling out some Jesus shit right now. Like Bomb
Mm-hmm.
is like I'm not gonna say it's Gustang level, but he's literally defied death. Now maybe it's different because it's Arya, because she's not fully like a normal person as well. She's like part of the reverse white guy. So there is a
Mm-hmm.
lot of nuance that calls into a lot of things into question. Like, can he do this with normal people? Can he please do this with Namo? I don't know. I hope so. How far back can this go? Is it because she just died? Maybe she wasn't fully dead yet. A lot of questions are being asked right now. We're not going to get the answers to, but hopefully we will soon for some of them. But Bomb
Mm-hmm.
is definitely he's turning up, and he's going to keep turning up, and I'm scared, but I'm also excited. I just hope White is still around, man. I hope White is still a problem, but not a big problem until later on. But either way, that's gonna be it for us. We hope everyone enjoyed. As always, we stream this live at Twitch TV /Technics channel at Monday. Always Monday. It's always been Monday. Don't let anyone else tell you any differently. If you heard anything else, it's false and a lie. It's always Monday. So if you're sick, dying, and dead, and you missed the talk stream at Twitch TV /Technics channel, you can go watch the VOD at a delay at youtube.com/Technics. And if you want to know when we stream, you can always go to my Twitter, twitter.com/Technics channel, and I tweet out right before we go live. But anyway, that's going to be it. We hope everyone enjoyed. But before we go, Adrian,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
what is your opinion on remote work?
I think it's great.
What? But doesn't it
Yeah.
lead to people being more inefficient?
Yeah, who cares? I mean, like, come on. We all have social lives now. It's fine. Work
Wow.
still gets done, right? Okay, I'm gonna go on a little tangent real quick
Go
because
ahead.
we never got shorter work days when technology made everything more efficient, right? We still work the same amount, but
And
now
they
that we
made
can
more
work from
money.
home, they're like, oh no, we get our 5% or 10% decrease in productivity. We can't have that happen, right? So it's a big issue when the decrease happens just for making our lives significantly easier, from like avoiding 2-hour trips in the train or whatever. But when technology makes me do the work of 10 people by myself, that like I don't get paid like I'm 10 people. So like what's up with that, you know? They
Very
want to
good.
they
Very
want to
good
have their
point.
cake and eat it too.
Yeah.
So,
All this innovation, all this like extra productivity, where does it end up going? To the top, not to the
mhm,
bottom. So
very strange.
yeah, I fully agree. Fuck jobs, fuck all this bullshit. Stay home if you can. And yeah, I fully agree with Adrian. Anyway, we hope everyone enjoyed. See you guys next week for another exciting episode of Tower God.